Hello. Are we on?
Finish? Did you finish it? No. No.
Yeah, very solid start from Rune as well. So both players off and running in this semi-final. Both of these two very young. Holger Rune is still a teenager, only 19. Jannik just a couple of years older at 21. Rune actually looking to try and become the first teenager to reach the Monte Carlo final since 2006, when Rafael Nadal, who was 19 years of age at the time, beat Roger Federer. It's good defending from Rune, just put that ball in a very tricky position as Jannik looks to the sky. We've got a little bit of rain beginning to fall.
It's a very tricky half volley there, and the knife meant to do that, but yeah, kept that ball very low. Chance here for the young Dane. Trying to go for it there. It's a good idea, but maybe try to do it and take a bit more margin there. Nicely done from Senna, good hands there. And so far, Rune lost the point on both occasions when he used a drop shot.
Yeah.
I'm sure Senna is very aware of that shot.
huge return. And then arguably an even bigger forehand to follow. 160 kilometers an hour, that forehand. It's big.
Yeah, especially in these conditions. Ball is heavy, wind blowing very fast. Yeah, it's good to see Sinner aggressive, but also finishing at the net.
I think Rune just saw him coming, didn't he, at the corner of his eye, then knew that he had to try and make that backhand slice it. A tricky one, just had to try and drift that one over the net. Sinner hitting up on the next volley. That's nicely done again from Jannik Sinner, and again comes forward and finishes it off at the net. Already been forward 5 times and he's won 4 of those 5 points. 2-1, the Italian leads. Well, seems like a definite game plan here from Sinner.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. If you can add that to his game, you can see he's very successful with it. Because most of the times, because of his very heavy, very hard ground strokes, he has an easy volley to finish.
We were hoping to see a bit more from Rublev. I mean, ultimately it didn't cost him. He was still able to come through. So Sinner leading 2-1 on serve, early stages of this second semi-final. And it is very windy like this, Gilles. Is there anything as a professional tennis player you're really looking to focus on coming into your match? Anything you're looking to change?
Well, obviously it is very tough, but what you should do is try to play with more margin, just make the court a bit smaller, don't go for the lines, and the most important thing is just to commit to the shot. Sometimes you tend to maybe just try to push it to be sure to make it. But you have to commit to it. You have to hit the ball, go through the ball, play with a bit more spin to get more security, but hit it. It's the most important thing.
Oi.
Either of these two are going to struggle doing that.
Exactly, I was going to say. Which those two players are doing exactly fine.
Balloon. Where's the balloon? Where's the balloon?
Sinner looking very soft on the baseline. His ground strokes pushing Rune back, and I think at the moment Rune was just reacting. can do about that serve.
So first break points of this semi-final belong to Jannik Sinner. It's well saved from Rune. 2 break points come and go. Plenty of Rune fans in.
The noise after the points that there's a few more Italian tests though.
Wow, first double fault for Holger Rune. And Jannik Sinner breaks first in this semi-final, only the second time this week that Rune has been broken.
You can see on that last forehand there, Tina put a lot of shape on, a lot of spin on it. It just dropped in front of the line the last moment. So he's changing it up a little bit today, which will definitely help him.
Very impressive hitting from Sinner in these windy conditions as well, making it look pretty simple right now as the Italian.
I really feel like there is no wind. 162 kilometers an hour. It's a rocket.
Rune, meanwhile, looking a little out of sorts. That's his 7th unforced error. He's only got the 1 winner so far.
And that was an ace.
And that was an ace. Just dictating things from the back of the court, early stages. Probably should have won that point as well.
His first successful drop shot. Probably also not as easy to hit a drop shot today in these windy conditions.
I guess Jannik Sinner's not an opponent that's necessarily easy to hit a drop shot off either, because he's so big from the back of the court and he forces you back. Difficult to have the time to actually set up to hit that drop shot. So Sinner backs up the break. 22 minutes on court so far. And Jannik Sinner leads by 4 games to 1. Chance of Jannik go up around court Rune. Enjoying what they're seeing so far from their man. Started very nicely here.
Looking control so far. 4 winners from him. Came to the net 6 times already. Dropped 2 points behind first serve.
Oh, is it that cold? That's the jacket I put on when my car breaks down on the motorway. Well, she's come prepared. You've got to give her that. Expecting the cold weather, which has duly come. Pretty brutal conditions in Monte Carlo today. Lots of wind, no sun. It certainly hasn't seemed to faze Jannik Sinner so far. From flying over the blocks to lead by 4 games to 1.
Merci, les jeux sont précis. Merci.
Oh, that is an outrageous volley from Rune.
Made it look very easy.
15-0. 15 love.
Yeah, great hands there from Rune. Had to hit the volley below the net. And found a really good angle.
Just trying to change it up, throwing in the serve volley.
It feels like he cannot really hurt Sinner from the baseline.
He thinks it's long, Sinner, but not 100% sure.
Yeah, Holger. Let's hear.
Yeah, it is.
It's long.
Big delay between first and second serve, but he missed that second serve by a long way. This is worrying signs here for Rune. 2 more break points. Gives Sinner the opportunity to try and serve this opening set out. Only been on court for 26 minutes so far.
Able to come with a big serve. And have the first break point.
That one's long as well. And again, it's not just how much he's missing, but how big he's missing as well. That was a good metre or so long on the baseline there. Sinner breaks again and will serve for the opening set here at 5-1. Of course, we already know that Andrei Rublev is safely through to tomorrow's final, and Alberto Martin just on a little bit of a scouting mission in the stands, whilst Andrei Rublev warms down in the gym.
S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. 15 secondes. 15.
I'm not happy there with some people shouting, doing the serve motion from Sinner.
That was better from Rune. Those longer rallies have been going the way of Sinner so far in this set.
15 on.
You can see a lot of wind. Easy to handle for those two.
What's your name?
Left.
Delicate serve from Sinner.
Ayun dyan, di.
Took 2 points behind first serve. Paolo Lorenzi, former Italian player.
Nagtusoy mo sa imong ate, ha? Dadi, mura siya iya ate dadi ay.
40-15.
Dadi, mura siya big siya iya ate dadi ay.
2 set points already as the umbrellas start going up behind Jannik Sinner.
Dadi, mura siya iya
I
ate.
think Holger wants to stop because of the rain, and you just heard Carlos Bernardes in the background there just saying, come on, let's just finish the point, but not to say that Sinner's going to win this point.
Merci, madame, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Wiki play, please. Let first service.
Well, as the rain begins to fall here in Monte Carlo, Jannik Sinner is a set away from another Masters 1000 final. Very impressive so far from the Italian to take it 6-1.
Sinner obviously wouldn't want this to stop now. Yeah, it's one-way traffic in this first set. Sinner all over Rune. 5 winners for the Italian, 7 unforced errors, and Rune only able to
Not good for the Danish.
get 2 winners. 1 forehand, 1 ace. Not what we used from him. And really struggling behind that second serve. Sinner really putting a lot of pressure on it. Only winning 20%, and so far Rune not able to create himself any break chances. Sinner converted 2 from 5.
Okay, well, good news is that looks as though we are going to start set 2. Rain hasn't come to much. Holger Rune was relatively desperate to get off court, just to try and stop the momentum that was building there for Jannik Sinner.
Holger, Rune. Prenez vos places, s'il vous plaît, merci.
Well, Umbrella's still up behind the 19-year-old, but Holger Rune is going to start us off here in the second.
Let second service.
Is it bright now?
Another double.
Not 15.
He's struggling behind that wing, not only with the double faults, but
Sorry
when
about
he
the
lands
video
it,
quality,
just
guys.
1 of 6 so far. Yeah, and the rain is definitely getting heavier.
Hands up.
I don't know how much longer they're going to continue to play.
It's gonna be interrupted again.
15 off.
Out.
Taunt against. 30, 15.
It is raining, but it seems also the sun is out.
Yeah.
Taunt.
Early pressure here for Rune.
30.
Definitely seems to be struggling with the conditions a lot more than his opponents so far today. How much of playing in conditions like this, Shield, is actually just kind of your mental state, just saying, you know what, look, this is what we have to deal with, let's just deal with it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's you can't change it. I mean, you can only control the controllables, and the weather is definitely not part of that.
Well done, Holger Rune, a big hold to start us off in the second. Something to build on here. Rainbow in the distance.
First game. Second set.
It is obviously very frustrating when you're not able to produce tennis you want to produce, that you know you can produce in normal conditions. You just have to accept it. But it's easier said than done.
So it was electric behind the forehand in the opening set. 4 winners, only 1 unforced error behind his forehand, but just putting Rune in so many difficult spots, hitting with great depth. Of course, those insights behind the forehand quality, not only about winners and unforced errors, but about depth and width and the pressure you're able to put onto your opponent. And he did all of the above there in set 1.
You can see Rune trying to
15 long.
take the second serve return early, but he's doing a good job there, going wide at the body.
Hands up. 15 long.
It's a little wild. Just we're bigging up the forehand of Sinner from the opening set, a bit of a loose one there.
15, 30.
Only had 1 unforced error behind the forehand in that opening set. He's already had 2 in the opening game and a bit in set 2. Very dark skies in the background there, but the sun is still shining. And that one's long as well. Couple in a row. And for the first time today, Holger Rune has a couple of looks at break points.
15, 40.
This is coming out from nowhere. A few loose points from Sinner in this game.
Let's go, Rune. Let's go.
That's good. After missing a couple, still fully committed, plenty of conviction with that forehand approach.
And then following to the net.
Count.
And again, finishing with an easy volley put away.
Count up.
I'm really frustrated with that, Rune.
Deuce.
A bit too passive in that rally.
he's knocked it long. Another chance for Rune.
Avantage, Rune.
Actually, had a very good second serve there.
Can you break?
Surprised Rune by going wide. He set up the part perfectly, but not able to make that volley.
Oh.
Egalitip, deuce.
Yeah, that came back quicker than the serve.
Avantage, Sina.
It's gained by some distance that Sinner's had today.
Egalitip, deuce. Nothing.
Whoa. Cannon.
Rune.
So now,
Rune.
the same amount of unforced errors in barely 2 games, and in the first set, 7 already now.
It's a fourth chance. And that's away. And Holger Rune eventually does take one of his opportunities that come along. Fourth time of asking, he breaks. They're happy. And Rune off to the dream start in set 2. He needs 2 love.
I thought Muratoglu's contract with Rune is finished.
Very scrappy start.
6
From
months.
Sinner. Rune really didn't have to do a great deal to get the break there. As Shield said, already more unforced errors now for Sinner in this set than he had in the whole of the opening set.
Merci.
So a few of those already, Sinner.
15 love.
Struggling with those very heavy forehands from Rune when they're getting very close to the baseline.
What's happened here to Sinner? Looks so solid in set 1.
Third love.
Strange. Looks like he's checked out of this match for the moment.
Mr. Soon.
From the back of the call at the moment, Rune. That was clever. Almost impossible for Sinner to change direction quick enough there to get back up to the drop shot. Rune could just... Sinner, sorry, could just see Rune heading to his right-hand side, expecting a big forehand. Gust of wind. Hear the rain again on the umbrellas.
Well,
when the rain came in the opening set, it kind of felt like Rune was pretty desperate to get off court. I'm not sure he'll be as desperate right now. Might actually be the Italian who would quite like to stop. Rune leads 3-love. Quite the turnaround. Didn't see this coming. The level of Sinner really has just fallen away. Opening 15 minutes of this set.
Yeah, we played 3 games. 11 unforced errors. That's basically all of the 3 games.
Yeah.
We always know with his game that there will be more unforced errors also because he's going to have more winners. But yeah, 11 in 3 games is just too much.
Team Yellow.
Team Yellow, yeah. Just trying to keep warm there.
Anything possible on a day like this. Keep moving, keep the blood flowing. Just inventing their own game. Maybe one of those hoodie Gilles, isn't that Borussia Dortmund's colours? The yellow wall?
Not today.
No, yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up.
Oh.
Yeah, Carlos Bernardo's down out of his seat.
No, the court is fine. Here is the problem, because this is plastic, Yeah. I will keep you guys here, and not send you back, and you see if you stop a little bit, if the guys can do something in the court. But you guys can just stay still and everything, okay? Step back.
Interrupted.
No, put something
Yeah, you can understand.
and cover.
Very cold. The last thing you want to be doing is just sat down, not doing anything for potentially 5 or 10 minutes.
This is a problem. Jannik. No, the courts are fine. The court is fine, but the lines is very slippery. Yeah, but if they start to clean and remember, it starts in like a month. Holger. Same thing. Stay here. We just suspend the match. We didn't stop. Yeah, just sit down.
Trying to speak to Patrick Moratoglu. Never quite understand why they can't.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, coaching is allowed now, so why wouldn't they be allowed to speak to their coach right now? They're not playing.
Yeah, one of those frustrating situations. The court's actually playable, but Carlos Bernardo's just saying it's the lines that are kind of made of plastic. They get very slippery.
What?
It's even warmer.
Yeah.
And if you can sit down, they cover the court. You don't need to stay in the rain. No, we don't go now. Yeah.
So Rune is wrapped up, the hoodie on, the towel over the legs, whilst they desperately try and sort the court out. But yeah, you can understand why Holger Rune doesn't want to just sit there.
It's very, very tough for the players because it is getting very cold.
Stefan.
And obviously, just a few minutes, just sitting there or standing there will
Good, but it's still
get the body temperature down.
wet again. For the lines is dangerous. I understand that the court is fine, but the lines, or if they run,
I guess you've got to err on the side of caution here if you're Carlos Bernardes.
Can you repeat the number?
It looks as though the rain might have slowed somewhat. I think it is still raining a little bit.
Yes, Carlos.
the court is fine, but the lines are slippery. The guys are trying to dry the lines, but it doesn't work. They just finish and the line is wet again.
It's probably because it's still raining.
It's gonna get better. I mean, the next, not gonna dry the line because it's still raining. So the question is, if the boat is dangerous, there's not much we can do. And it might rain for the next 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, the lines are slippery. And the guys, they don't want to try to keep playing because it's dangerous. They can step on the line and then, yeah. No, that's what I'm telling him, because maybe you need to wait.
If it's dangerous, then let's wait 4 or 5 minutes. If there's a time, if the rain is stronger than that, and then if it keeps on raining like this, then we'll get it back to the longer. If we go down.
Yeah, because this will not change, and it doesn't matter if they try to clean it, and it come like a, no, yeah, it will not be. I think we can send them back and hold a little bit because they are under the rain here.
Alright everyone, I'm just gonna turn it off for a moment.
You guys can see.
See you later. I'll wait for it to come back.
See,
I think it will take time.
that's what it's supposed to do.
Thank you, thank you.
No, the court
Click
is fine,
subscribe.
that's what I said.
Bye.
Yeah.